Myself, I am Dr. Ramakrishna. I did my master degree in commerce during 2002, and also I did Master of Arts in Development Studies during 2004. After that, I joined PhD degree in Development Studies. I have completed 2009 my PhD degree, and also I have been applying for higher research like postdoctoral fellow from UGC New Delhi. I have been also selected, and also I completed during 2016. Today we have discussed about data measurement scale. Let's start the videos. Let us start my slides. Slide number 1, nominal scale. Here a nominal scales are methods which is a number assigned for every unit for identifications of different categories is called a nominal scales. Here number has been assigned every unit for identifications of different categories. We have to classify different categories. That's why we can use it as a scale. Scale in the sense we can give you units, every units. This is purely on non-numeric. So that here we have used a non-numerical data, and also we have to assign every unit for identification of different categories for is called a nominal scale. Best example is that what's your gender? Number 1 is that male, second one is that female. We can go with that. This is the scales. Unit, we have to assign unit. Another one is that what's your hair color? Either black, red, grey or any other colors the person is having. So that these are all the methods, units has been used, and also we have to categorize in different units, and also we have to assign assign the values, assign the numbers, so that we can call it as a nominal scales. Second slides or second method is ordinal scales. Ordinal scales are those number assigned to observation that can be arranged in ascending or descending order is called an ordinal scale. How can we assign the observations? Best example is that here satisfaction. Are you satisfied today? Are you satisfied today? How do you express? It is expressed in our feelings. Today, are you satisfied? Satisfactions are satisfied. We can get the data from different persons or beneficiaries. Another one is that happiness. Are you happy today? The participants can tell the feelings. They can express the feelings. So here also, this method is also a non-numeric. We have to assign or descending. We can take it for that. The informations we can collect. Another one is that discomfort. Are you comfortable or not? Are you comfortable or not? These are all the scales as been used in a qualitative research methods, or in the qualitative research methods. These are all the scales as been used to collect the data. Third method or third slides is interval scales. Interval scales are those are numeric scales in which we can both the order and the exact difference between the values. Here the best example is that the Fahrenheit or temperature. We can assess the difference between two values. Best example is that 50 and 30, difference is 20. That value is mentioned in the Fahrenheit. So that this interval scales, this is the interval, means any two numbers difference is, we can call this as a interval scales methods. But here we have to use for the data collections convenient, we can use it by the collections data, particularly for the Fahrenheit. The difference between maximum 50, minimum 30, the difference is 20. We can take it as a Fahrenheit. Here always tells the order that exact difference between the values, exact difference between the two values. Best example is that 30 minus 20, difference is 10. That value we can call it as a interval scales. We can take it as used particularly for the research methods. This is also one of the best method for assessing Fahrenheit in terms of degrees. The last method is ratio scales. Ratio scales are those it provides a wealth of possibilities when it comes to statistical analysis. These variables can be meaningful, added, subtracted, multiplied, and divisions are divided. We can call it as a ratio. Always we can assess the ratio in the forms of percentages. Particularly these methods popularly used in the identifications of averages. Best example is that measures of central tendencies. Measures of central tendencies, how to use means that how to identify or calculate in the sense this method can be used to identify ratio or averages in the following observations like that. Particularly for here in that measures of central tendency has been used additions, subtractions, multiplications as well as division. Finally, we can get the average in the forms of ratios. This is also a very popular methodology has been used particularly in the statistical tools or statistical methods in the social sciences research. I hope you understand very well, dear friends. You make and use it. It would be most essential for conducting research. Kindly support me to get subscribe and like and share. And also here I wanted to tell you this data measurement scales, it would be most popular method for collections as well as qualitative and also quantitative data methodologies. Many research scholars, anthropologists, psychologists or educationists has been used and very popular also. Kindly ensure that you should utilize my videos continuously. You can watch and get more knowledge and also enhance your knowledge. Don't miss it. Get subscribe, like and share and also follow my Instagram under description. Thank you very much. Have a good day.